to another ES futures trading stream. I wanted to do this stream just to close the week. The market has finally made that high that has been made during regular trading hours, both Nasdaq and ES. You know, this rally took this overnight high out. Every single reference was weak. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Well, if we were long here, you got to be very, 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 very careful, right? As the consequences can be really, really dangerous here. And one of the first things we as traders need to do is identify or try to label what kind of market we are having today. You know, we have this reaction, the market after the opening, which pretty much I believe was a reaction to the overnight inventory getting too short at one point. The market itself, I believe started here, right? At this moment in time, I thought this is it, right? This is when the market is starting. But also, you know, this also represents cessation of one time frame higher. The intraday I'm talking, and look at this, what happened, coming from high, buying from high back, really close. This is how markets get long. Another time, and finally this one takes this high out, right? And identifying what kind of day we have, it can help us to trade. It actually helps. One of the trades, I think we have two trades here, both to the downside. We have this one, which is inventory getting too long. This is an inside bar breaking to the downside. We have another inside bar here. Another inside bar here, in which the subsequent period did not take previous period high. This weakens the market. Okay, this weakens the movement, but it doesn't. You know, it means it increases the risk of being short here on this side, on this one. But the movement, the reaction to the downside has not been completed yet. It's weakening, but it is still to the downside. Against that, we have value high, overlapping higher, and POC also moving higher. POC is not going anywhere now. It may actually move higher here. The weakest between the ES and Nasdaq was Nasdaq, because every time this market had a distribution, the market just closed. You know, I am like separating this day from starting here, right? I'm splitting this day. I consider this one being the first part of the session. This is the second part, right? In which give us, now we have a low. Is this the, oh my bad, this is not, that's yesterday. This is 2 days, right? This one over here, in which I have this the first part and this is the second part. You know, now we have this low, but which was taken. This one takes the daily low. This one, again, trading is more than art than a science, right? You have, I am free, you are free to have your own interpretations. But I consider the daily low being taken when the market took this one. When the market has this break, which puts again inventory extremely it was super long. This is just a rebalancing of this long inventory. And it happens so fast that the inventory can get short. It can just go from too long to too short really fast. And I am going to carry this low here. I was also carrying this overnight low here because it was bought exactly from hardback. It didn't take it. It hasn't been taken. Most of the shorts here. Now I'm not going to wait to expect the market to come back all the way down to here, right? Because once they have this upside movement, what the market does is all these shorts here are being removed, and the amount of longs that still exist here are not that much, right? It doesn't have that significance. Now, moving forward, we have this. Maybe this can be. I won't consider anything weak in this. What I can see here, for example, is this market being bought. This is Nasdaq being bought once, twice, 3 times, buying from around the same area. Okay, this is not good for a upside movement. This is just a sign of who is doing the trade. Also, it is important, right? I guess I say that to try to figure out or guess, what who are the dominant force in today's session. Today I have seen just pure short-term trading. Okay, and actually this one may look even like a short covering. All right. Now POC is up here, kind of like a very. I will reserve my opinion here, right? I still believe this market is super weak. The structure is not that good. It is closing. This is the second day, right? This is the second day that the market is trading back and forth around this area where these huge volume blocks are, which is this high here, right? Right there. This is a balance. The market, we still have 20 more minutes to go, but today we have a chance, man. We have a chance. And by the way, balance guidelines still apply. Today we were just full balance guidelines. Down here, up here. Down here first, then here. Again, and again. The odds of this kind of trades being successful increases, right? This kind of mechanical breakouts of inside bars, all that kind of stuff, increases when the dominant force are the biggest, are the smallest time frame traders. That's the only thing I want to say. Now, moving forward, something really bad I think happened here. This is the thing, and this is the theory, right? This is a huge movement for once. This is a big movement. But upon closer examination, if I zoom in, this looks like long liquidation, but it is a liquidation of these days. This one, and 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday being liquidated. And I still believe this is short covering. Most of the short covering happened here, and finally the laggards entered the market. We were talking about these markets kind of like the whole week. You got to be paying close attention to this. And the market, meaning the ES and Nasdaq, especially the ES, which is the market I trade, just didn't care today about this gigantic. But sooner or later, the market pays attention to this, to the development of this area, of these markets here, sooner or later. Now, liquidation strengthens the market in the short term at least. We have short covering in dollar and crude looks like short covering as well. Okay, now let's check the other markets altogether. All-time highs, kind of like excess here. I want to see what where it closes relative to the 10-day range. Here as well, you can see here is closing above, right? Above this range. The breakout, there's a breakout of this 10-day range, and the breakout is holding so far. There's a lot of back and forth in the Dow from the 50 and the 100. This looks like a market getting long. You know, it is actually coming low, but getting long at these lows. All right, that's one thing. Now, 4-week range, 4-month range, breakout of the 4-month range, closing at the highs. It may close at the highs. The daily has a breakout as well. You know, we have. I was early in the morning in the session. I was wondering how this day is going to close. It's going to close. This can close either as an outside day to the upside, or an upside day to the downside. We still have like 15 minutes. Closing in here is balance. No, it's a market that has explored above, has been rejected, has explored below, previous day range has been rejected, and now it's closing right there at the center or inside previous day range. It's a form of balance. Right? It's failing to clean an outside day. One time frame higher has ended in the daily time frame. Closer look, right? Closer look. This level, today's low, it's not good. That's why we don't have a good low. But that hasn't been a 6-7 low. It didn't matter before, right? I just don't care about that. Because when I open this, I can see this, you know, coming from hard back, extremely weak, 1, 2, and right there again. Okay, right there. All of this volume, we have volume being added to this laggard section of the market. Now, what kind of volume do we have today? We have better volume, right? It looks like we are going to have we're going to have higher volume than yesterday. I want to see how it closes here. Nothing to be proud of, as you can see. It may close up here. We have an inside day here. Can M or will M close as an inside bar? This will be the resolution of this inside bar, if it closes like just like we are saying here, will be tomorrow. Now value is overlapping higher. Okay, and very systematic buying here as well, same as Nasdaq. We talk about this, and none of these distributions were closed today. The weakness is still there. This is, I don't need that anymore. I'm going to put something here, something like a questionable level that I have here right now. This is just one piece of information, okay? And also, if settle, now the market is still watching settle. Can you see? Settle right there, one tick from settle. Another inside bar, breakout to the downside, inside bar, what's inside bar, inside bar, inside bar. Okay. This kind of trades, as we said before, have better odds of work when we have this kind of days, very technical days dominated by short-term tradings. Right? There's going to be also bigger time frame or bigger traders, not bigger time frames, but short-term traders, but bigger traders that will notice what kind of market we have, and they will just play the trades here, which I believe is what happened here. If there is something serious here, the next thing, market has to take this low. It didn't, right? It just choose some of these single prints that we have from the opening in the morning, but no more. Serious selling, well, it has no problem keep going lower here, but it looks here that it was just all this inventory that got too long was taken care of here, just like that. Nasdaq, as we speak, again, just take a look. Where is this being bought from? Getting long again. Very, very short-term trades here. Trades that are waiting, a spike that will make a new high. You're getting long from previous period high back. Yeah, I won't be surprised if this market come all the way down to here. All right. But we have only less than 15 minutes. It's very risky now. Any kind of trade I may have here is very risky. And Nasdaq itself, while M is coming from L hard back, also it is below POC. It is in the lower portion of value. POC is higher, so it's too risky. The risk is just too high here. Who will want to go short, long over the weekend? Long home over the weekend. That's the thing. These were the options that were being traded today. Monday 70 and 80s. When the market took it, said, okay, watching this, I had to do something there. It came kind of like around 12 or 14 and they went kind of like, they gained like 10 points when this break happened, but nothing else than that. But notice, right, how much time you have to spend in the market, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours to see something. 5 hours to see something. And most people don't want to do that. Most people want to come on the market. Oh, okay, the market is when they have alerts or whatever, trading alerts, triggers or whatever, and come to the market, do my trade, do my money, and leave, right, after 5 minutes. That kind of strategy is very risky. Carries high risk as well. Okay, next week is a pretty interesting week as well. We have CPI Wednesday or Tuesday, and let me tell you exactly. Wednesday we have CPI, and also same Wednesday we have FOMC, and Wednesday as well we have Chairman Powell press conference. Okay, we have something. Consumer sentiment on Friday too. PPI on Thursday. Bank of Japan interest rate decision as well. We have seen Bank of Canada, the European Central Bank. What about? I believe the Bank of Japan is actually tightening. You see, they are increasing. This is the first time they are positive now in such a long period of time. All right. I wish you guys. I hope you have a good day today. It wasn't an easy day. There was a lot of not chop but whipsaw today. I'm afraid many traders that follow price will just fall for victim of churn, not a churn but a whipsaw in the market. Because when you see prices going higher and suddenly, you take a look and suddenly you just see the market going in the opposite direction, right? When you don't understand, you don't have my appreciation of the market dynamics, many people just, gets, the headlight um, on the reindeer effect, right? You just get blinded and refuse to take the loss just to see the market going, the losses increasing or getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and also have a great weekend. See you next week. Bye bye.